Finding an apartment that works with my budget, works with all my criterias, and is in an area that I like, it's turning out to be a lot harder than I had originally anticipated.
I can't get enough. No, I can't get enough. I'm falling in love. You're all out.
Let me take you through my apartment hunting journey so far, what I've seen, what I've liked. Some videos I'm kind of just showing you to show you. I never really considered the apartment. I just recorded it so that I remember. Some are actual potentials that I could potentially move to. While figuring out what I wanted to do next, I figured I'd start viewing apartments and see what I could find. My first place was in Pretoria East Equestria, a new development that they were still building and renting out block by block as they went. It was a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. Apartment was cool. I think the finishes were great. The space was just a little bit small for the price point. The second option was another new development that was in Montana, Pretoria North. This apartment was very spacious and allowed for a lot of natural light to come in the living space as well as in the bedroom. The bathroom was probably the worst part of it, as it was very tight and very small. This development was also renting out the spaces by block, and the new rentals were only available in a couple of months' time, which did not allow me the option to consider the space, but it was still a good option. Okay, so we viewed a couple of places so far. I think let me just update according to where we are right now, and then I'll just fill in the blanks. We viewed a lot of places. On Monday we viewed 6 places, but I think I only recorded much because the one there were people, the other one there was people, and then the last one. Okay, so I saw 6 places on Monday. They're all great. I put in my application for the one, and then that one was, I think, directly from the landlord. I think. I don't know, because her reply to its availability was weird. But I sent everything that needed to be sent, and I had the money for that. Like, I'm ready. Like, for that one, I was like, I can move tomorrow. But yeah, so that didn't go through. Am I saying everything correctly? I applied. They took all the information, and then she didn't get back to me yesterday. So then I sent her a message yesterday, and I was like, please let me know. And she was like, I'm assuming it's a she. She said that she'll let me know this morning. So this morning when she spoke to me, she said that the place has actually been rented out. And today has literally just been a morning of everyone just telling me the places have been rented out. I was supposed to view another one later today, and the reply once again was that it's been taken. Like, just as I'm about to go view it, the lady was like, nah, sorry, the viewing is cancelled because the place is taken. So yeah, it's a higgy haga. It's a higgy haga because I'm stressing out because I don't want to do a lot of moving. I think honestly at this point, because also my sister's place hasn't been like officially rented out, I'm just gonna stay there. Like, I don't think I'm gonna move my stuff. I'm not gonna take anything. I'm just gonna stay. The only problem is I had already planned to not, like, I had already cancelled a lot of stuff. I cancelled my Wi-Fi. I didn't buy electricity. You know, like, it was a couple of things that we were, yeah. So this is another new development in Pretoria North. This is fully built. It's done and completed. The price is great. It's really nice considering that it's brand new. But the apartment that was available is really dark. It does not show as dark as it was in person through the video. But it was really dark, and the bedroom was probably the worst part of it. I don't spend a lot of time in my bedroom, but I also don't want it to look like this. This is so cozy. Yeah, the whole space. I just think the ceilings were way too high for the size of the space, which made it feel like a tube. So this one was a no for me personally. This apartment layout was probably one of my favorites in Silver Lakes, Pretoria East. It allowed for a lot of natural light coming in and had enough space for a dining table, which is amazing. The price point is also really good because it included water. My only reservations with the space was its location as well as how I felt when I was there. Because I'll be a single lady, young lady living by herself, it made me a little bit uncomfortable how the security was interacting with me when I went there to view the place, as well as just the busyness of the complex when we were there. There were just a lot of people just randomly walking around, which they're probably tenants, but it just made me a little bit uncomfortable because they were all men. This was my dream apartment, based in Montana, Pretoria North. It was a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, and it had a balcony in it. Well, not really a balcony, it's like a little step area, but the complex was great. It was right next to a shopping center, right by my gym that I'm currently at. The open plan, the living space is really big. The bedroom gets a lot of nice natural light. The living space doesn't get a lot of light in it, but it's not dark and dingy, which is great. This was a corner unit, which just made it double better. It just made it even more perfect. I love this apartment. I love everything about it. The bathroom was separate from the bedroom, which is great considering that I really enjoy hosting. So ideally, I wouldn't want people always walking through my bedroom to get to the bathroom. This was a nice space where I'd be able to put out my washing if I didn't want to go to the public washing line, and my sofas and all my furniture would fit into this space like really perfectly. It also had both a bath and a shower. The price was great, and it was literally like 12 minutes away from work as well because it was easy access to the highway. So this was one of the top options, and I applied for this specific one. It's the 19th of February. I've looked at quite a few apartments in my little consideration with what I want to do. I have looked at, I think a few would be an understatement. A few is an understatement. I'm pretty sure I've looked at over 20 apartments. I haven't recorded all of them because not all of them are worth recording. But on the first week when I was first looking for apartments, I think we looked at like 11. And then, 11, and then I looked at a few on my own. And it's been up and down. I've applied for three that I applied for. I applied for 3. The one I had to pay for the application, and then the lady just never got back to me to tell me that the apartment's been taken. Another apartment that I viewed in Silver Lakes, Pretoria East. This one is far. The location of it, where this complex is, it's a complex inside a complex, and then to get to that complex it's just a long drive on a not so great road. Like you can see in the morning, there's just a lot of traffic there. The location was not nice, and I've been there at night. It's dark, it's not great. This was never going to be an option. Plus the price is just not great in my opinion for its location. Another one that I was never going to consider because it had carpets, and I saw it had carpets on the picture, but I just wanted to see how it looked. Those cupboards don't close. Those cupboards that you see open there, they don't close. The lady tried to convince me that, oh no, it's fine. I was kind of just viewing just to view, just so that I'm at ease, because I like this building. I've viewed like 3 other ones in this building and they were okay, just someone else beat me to them. So I figured, let me not judge a book by its cover, let me actually go look at it. Terrible, badly maintained, badly upkept, I don't understand how they were trying to rent this out, considering how the other apartments in this specific building look and they're in such decent condition. The lady was also trying to convince me that she will give it to me immediately because I'm a South African and she doesn't want to rent out to foreigners. Like, she was just being really weird and mean, I felt. So I was just like, nah, this was never gonna. Ultimately, moving out is looking very, very tricky right now. I've looked at quite a few places and I'm genuinely exhausted. I'm so tired of looking for places. I just need a break. I've applied for about 5 so far, and I've gotten replies, and I've gotten no replies, and I've gotten people bombarding me and my phone. So many contacts and so many messages from different people. I'm even losing track of all the places that I've viewed, but it's, yeah, I would love to move out. I would love to have my own space and decorate it and take you guys on the journey of creating the space and making it my own. But I still need to really look at it properly if this does make sense for me, or if moving in with family is still the best option and just saving and figuring myself out from there.